For our final project, we used the Raspberry Pi to assist in the environmental controls of a what we call a fermentation chamber. So basically, an insulated environment which has a heating unit and a cooling unit, and with that we can control the temperature of basically the fermentation of the beer or wine. We have a heater here in the top right corner, a cooling unit and a fan on the left corner. We're using just a little Cat5 cable to connect to our I2C sensors, this being the temperature sensor here, and then this is actually our specific gravity sensor, custom made. The way it works is that as the gravity changes, this will float in the beer and tilt depending on what the gravity is, and there's an accelerometer and a gyroscope inside, and that way we can see the changes in tilt. We have a formula that translates that to gravity. The Raspberry Pi is right here. We've got our I2C bus lines hooked up, and also a couple of other pins that we use to control the solid-state relays. We have Python scripts that turn on certain pins depending on the readings that we're getting back from the temperature, and that way we can turn on the cooling unit or the heater. The Pi also acts as a web server and serves up all this data to a basic website. Here we see the website, and we can actually access this from anywhere, and there are our readings. We can input a different temperature threshold. Let's say we want to brew at 80 degrees. We can also get our starting gravity. This actually takes roughly 1 minute to get, because when we hit get starting gravity, it will take the average of 1 minute. We can also indicate how many days we would like to brew, so we're going to put in we want to do this fermentation for 40 days, and then we'll see the time remaining change after a little bit to 40 days. There's also a gallery, just some pictures on here from the building process, and bunch of fun stuff there. Also have an about page, and here we will be able to have a link for this particular video, and also we can download the final project report. So all of this is directly on the website that is hosted by the Pi. Once the fermentation period is over, there's a Python script that will send a email alert. Right now it's hard-coded to send only to one email account, and at that point we'll get an alert saying that the fermentation is done. So that about wraps it up, and that's it. Thanks.